Good morning. It's Monday, March 4th. And, anybody that knows me knows that I like doves very much. In fact, I feel they are the symbol of my spirit. And every spring, I notice in the tree right outside my window that there's a pair of doves. And every spring, they come back and they build a nest and they lay their eggs. Sometimes the big blackbirds get their eggs, and sometimes they don't. But those doves have never forgotten where they come home to and where they lay their eggs and have their families. And if you've ever watched Sweet Home Alabama, which I have many times, Jake says to Mel, "You can have roots and wings." And I think that is a very good way of saying it, because a lot of us, when we turn 18 or 19, we're so tired of our parents and our hometown and all the people, and we take off and we go somewhere, and maybe to a bigger city or whatever, and we kind of forget where we came from sometimes. And we get wrapped up in work, and we become who work and the other place in the city has created us to be. And I personally feel it's very important to know where you came from. Now, first of all, we came from God, so there's no question there. And also, if we can see the good and the bad of our roots, it will help us to have wings, because we'll be able to fly. There's nothing wrong with coming back and reevaluating, because many times we want to break away from our family because of all the negative stuff. But at the same time, if we can see some of the good and see, okay, that's where I get the music from, that's where I get this from, that's why people nowadays are very interested in genealogy and trying to find their roots, because it's not all bad back there. There are some very strong people who made it, who struggled, who migrated from other countries, and it was just so very, very hard for them. And that's how we got here, through those people's struggles. And that will help give us wings to fly and do what God has asked us to do, because there's no accident that we were born into those families. It might be so we know exactly what we don't want to do, or it might be to find some strength in there, because back there, people, you think we suffer today, but back there they really suffered. They walked long ways. They were on ships and had diseases and sicknesses, and many died, and they had to build new homes in places they didn't even know the language. And so we can thank those parts of our life, because that is our part of our life. Even though they are dead, they are alive in us. And it just gives us something to think about, is that we can have roots and wings. So you have a great Monday, and God bless you.